Good morning, my witches and warlocks, sick and tired here. Today we're going to be reading some crazy text messages from some crazy parents from the Our Insane Parents subreddit. If you are enjoying my content, please consider subscribing and turning on notifications. And if you would like to send your story, which we are getting some more submissions, I'm super excited about it. Actually, I shouldn't be excited, because that means that you guys are sending me stuff because bad stuff's happened, but I feel less alone. I guess in a twisted way, that makes me feel a little better. Regardless, if you would like to share your experience with your bad parents, your narcissistic parents, your childhood trauma, or anything else that you would like to discuss, please send it to samanthafisher1984@gmail.com. You guys can't hear it because yesterday I already tried, but this candle back here, okay, any of my witches or warlocks out there know, like, that actually study magic, because I don't. I'm all talk. I really love the Wiccan aesthetic, and I mean, I have some spell books and stuff, but I've never actually practiced it. This candle back here, it's a black protection candle that I got from my absolute favorite place to shop in the world. It's called Between the Worlds, and it's in where that sticker is right there. And it's just a regular candle, just for protection. It's not a special one, doesn't do anything special. It has been sparking and it sounds so angry. I've tried to get it on the mic so you guys can hear it, but the mic won't pick it up. It seriously sounds like a crackling fire, like a fireplace, but it's just a candle. Maybe I should grab Gamora or Roxanne for protection. It doesn't feel good. Like, it feels like it's negative, but maybe it's a positive thing. Maybe you guys will know. I don't know. From Carpet Funny 6857, what on earth? This wuss also locked his page after this. This is from Insane Parents, but this isn't actually this person's parents. This was something he saw somewhere. Now the parent is saying,
starve them long enough and kids will eat anything. Fair enough when a kid just doesn't like a few specific foods, but picky eaters are just spoiled. Can't say you don't like something if you won't try it. I'm turning off notifications for this post. Feel free to keep arguing that your kid is not the boss of you, but I won't see it.
So that's illegal. You cannot starve your children. You're legally required to feed them. Hope you never have kids. What is wrong with you? Okay, so my coven, any of you that have children, what do you think? Now, to me, they should have like a balanced diet or whatever, but I have never told my daughter she has to eat something she doesn't like. I don't want her to have like a bad relationship with food, because me growing up, I had to eat what was on my plate. I didn't have a choice. If my daughter doesn't like it, then I say, okay, well, now I know, and you don't have to eat it, and you can eat more of whatever else we have to eat, but I won't force her to eat it if she doesn't like it. What do you guys do? How do you guys do it with your kids? Do they have to finish their plate before they get down? That's another thing. I don't make her finish her food. If she tells me she's full, she's full. But that doesn't mean that she gets to eat candy and junk after that. If she still wants to eat, then I tell her, okay, well, you need to eat more of your dinner. Have the freedom, I guess, to tell me what she likes and what she doesn't. And because of that, my daughter is a really good eater. She eats like foods that I would have never in a million years touched when I was her age. From Soil Edition 6853, my paranoid violent mom threatened my dad. So I'm just going to put a little bit of a warning on this one here, because when I was reading these, I don't know if this is somebody who is a narcissist or somebody truly struggling with mental illness issues. So I'm going to read it, but then I'll kind of just leave it up to you guys and see what you think. For context, I'm 16. My dad and my mom are divorced, and he has full custody of me since my mom isn't in the right mindset for children and is abusive. She doesn't like my dad at all. Last night, she sent me a bunch of these wild texts. It started because I wouldn't pick up her calls because it was 12 and I wasn't awake. I hadn't texted her in a couple days. The blanked out stuff is my name. What should we call her? We'll call her Addie. I was sleeping. Sorry. I was at work.
Why are you sorry? You shouldn't be. You have no reason to be sorry. You tell your dad if he keeps messing with me, I'm going to file a protective order against him again. Tell him I'm not lost on everything that's going on, and he's got me messed up. Am I? What the hell is going on?
What are you talking about?
Who are you working for and what is going on?
What? I work at Subway.
What did you do on Halloween? And I gotta be honest, if I can't protect you, nobody will.
What are you talking about? I'm safe. Please stop.
I'm not talking about if you're safe. Safe is a long work. You don't need that life.
Can I go to bed?
Are you kidding me? Are you in some sort of gang?
Gang? Are you in a gang? Like a gang? Like a gang?
Is that what it is? Addie, are you serious right now?
What? Mom, are you okay?
You tell him, yep, mom's perfect, and if need be, she will do what needs to be done to get it done. However, you've got mom messed up.
What did I do?
Addie, is that really what's going on?
What are you talking about?
You have done nothing wrong, sweetheart. It's using control. You're a princess. I love you so much. Don't worry about nothing.
I'm going to talk to you tomorrow, okay?
Who did that to you? Ask him why mom's still alive and why Addie's still alive. And ask him what he'd do if a mother...
Ooh, I don't even want to read that. Basically,
Why is mama alive? Don't do anything for your mama's life. I would rather die than you live in some effed up world that they got going on. What is your dad doing to you?
that was all that there was to it. To me, that sounds like somebody who's going through like maybe a psychotic break or like having like hallucinations or something. And I'm definitely not qualified to speak on it for sure. That didn't seem like an angry, mean mom that was, being an asshole to her daughter. It felt more like somebody freaking out from a non-account. Sorry. I'm sorry. This is an anonymous account. I'm sorry. Coming out success. Hey, what's your opinion on 2 dudes or 2 girls marrying each other?
Abomination. Need to repent or will face the wrath of Satan. True statement.
Oh, okay. I'm gay. Oh boy, guys. I gotta take a big breath. We got a long one here.
You will repent or face eternity in misery of hell. Please, it's not worth it. There will be no love in hell. God is love, and he won't be there. He gives you air to breathe. Satan is torture. You will never die. You will be screaming for God to save you. It's true, sweetheart. I've had the devil try to kill me 3 times. He was in my apartment and had me doing seizures, convulsion, and under his control until Jesus stepped in and fought my battle for me. I seen the back of Jesus Christ in my living room because he came between Lucifer and me, and Lucifer hates my guts. But Jesus has intervened for me 3 times now. Once when I lived with so-and-so, and he also fought
And he also fought.
demons for my sake. And when I went to Vegas, Sin City, I wish I'd never went. He was going to rape me, and Jesus came and fought them off. Honey, Satan caused me to wreck a car trying to kill me on my way to church. But God intervened because he loves me. He told me he has favor with me, and he has seen me right for the last 4 years. And I had been writing for 4 years. He anointed me, and I'm safe from the wiles of Satan. Please, please, don't let the devil hate you. When I got pregnant with you, God showed me a sign. It said, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. It wasn't me that did it, and Dad was sterile.
Huh?
He put you there for him to love and live in the kingdom of heaven with him. Blake had a dream of God in heaven, and Dad was there, and God showed him my mansion. And he couldn't tell me what it looked like, but Blank said, I will love it. Please don't send yourself to a place of never-ending torture, burning fire for eternity forever, meaning never ever stops.
I need a glass of water. What would you expect back from this? Just imagine that you send a text message this long to somebody and kind of like the context is like this. What are you expecting back? This to me is just wild that you would even send something like this. Just spewing all this stuff at them and making them feel like they should be ashamed of themselves. You know what else I want to know? Did he type all that or there's no way. He had to have been speaking into the phone, right? There's no way he typed all that. If he did, that's actually very impressive. From bluish green broccoli because I'm dating my girlfriend. Not sure what my mom was expecting here when she first messaged me. I'm 23 and live with my girlfriend. I'm a lesbian. She's referring to my relationship in these messages.
Things completely make sense to me. Everything does.
What?
Nothing.
Okay then.
You said to stay out of your business, so I will. But this whole thing is so screwed.
Until you have something nice to say to me, I would prefer if we didn't talk. I haven't said anything mean yet.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am just not understanding why.
I just don't understand why.
Things turned out the way they did. This isn't what we taught, what we believe. It's 100% the opposite, and I will never be okay with it. To my dying day, it's 100% wrong. Everything you're doing is completely wrong.
Looks like we aren't talking. Bye.
And whoever told you it was right, it's just downright sick. I have learned so much stuff recently. We don't know how to wake you up and see.
I love the part when she said that she's going to stay out of her business and then she didn't stay out of her business. That was my favorite part. Simple Gur 7851. If you saw my last post, here are other wild texts my mom has sent this year. Oh gosh, we have another long one. Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, fuck you and your father. Okay, I'm sorry. That's kind of funny. What an opener.
When my mother died, your father offered me no support, you stupid half-breed.
Oh my. Oh.
I turned completely to my music for support. I was fucking 9 months pregnant with you, and I did not drink any alcohol. You were early because I was so fucking depressed, my body started to shut down. Would that have happened if your dear father was so supportive? Your father offered me sweet fuck all. That's why I left him. He was a selfish shit who was angry that his mother gave the family farm to Blank and vowed he'd amass more property than the farm he felt he had the rights to. You're stupid when you pretend to know what your father did or didn't give me. You have his version. Go ahead. I'll die knowing that you're misinformed. I don't care. That's fine by me. But stop spouting heroic acts of your father towards me. Your father tell you I drank? That's Blank, not me.
For context, my father has been out of my life since I was about 4 years old. I didn't reply at all. My older brother always replies to her though. I just called the LTC that she's at and let the nurses know she was threatening her life. LTC, what does that mean? These are texts from earlier this year before I finally gathered the courage to stick up for myself.
After speaking with your eldest brother, it has been decided that I am better off dying than living. I therefore change my status to DNR.
Okay, so DNR means do not resuscitate. So basically, if she, for any reason, starts having a heart attack or whatever, she's basically telling them, don't save my life.
Thus, the next time I go into kidney failure, they will not send me out. I'm telling all of you this because we really aren't a close family. That's probably my fault, just as everything else is my fault. But after listening to Blank give me shit and scream at me, I'm tired of living. None of you want kids, and the dogs don't know me from shit. I don't have a place to live, so I'd just rather cease to exist. I know how to cause my own kidney failure, so I can do that soon. I do love the three of you, and I've been asking your brother to have my jewelry appraised so I can leave some pieces to each of you. So Blank, get an appraiser. An estate lawyer will know who to contact. I'll look as well. I'd like to see you before I die and say goodbye. Maybe let you choose a few pieces of jewelry, since it's all I have left to bequeath to you. Talk to you soon.
Okay, so now I have a real problem with these messages here because I have a very strict rule in my life that if anything happens with me and my husband or any arguments or anything at all, to never involve my daughter. My daughter is not responsible for what happens in my marriage. So that kind of stuff needs to stay between the two of us. I will never be, and he will never be, a parent that tries to get our kid on our side. Like, you just don't do that. You don't involve your children in your marriage and your problems. You just don't. And then threatening, you know what? I'm just going to die. This is a very mentally unhealthy woman. What was that thing called? Maybe LTC. What does that mean? Let's figure that out, because maybe that'll shed some more light on what's going on in her situation. Long-term care. Okay, so I don't know if she's sick or maybe it's for mental reasons while she's there, for her mental health. I don't know though, but to just threaten, and to your kids too, that you're just going to let yourself die, or that's too bad though, because the kids are going to be the ones that remember this, you know? This is how you're going to remember your mom. And that's really sad. I feel really sad for everybody in all these situations, except the crazy dad. So that is all I have for you today, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. Have a great weekend. If you enjoyed this video, there's another one here for you to check out. And until next time, I hope your symptoms are low. I hope your magic is strong, baby. Bye.